everybody, this is the IT Ranger, and today we'll be making our 10th Java tutorial. So I just want to welcome everybody to our 10th Java tutorial. Um, Today we're going to be talking about, we're going to take it a little step further with learning some of the implementation and classes and packages available in Java and how to implement them. So in our ninth tutorial, we actually talked about making an income tax calculator, and making an income tax calculator we actually learned about constants and how they work and how to implement that in our program. So today we're going to be talking about extended operators. And what extended operators are? Well, extended assignment operators. They're assignment operators combined with arithmetic operators to provide extended operators. So just to break it down for you, what an assignment operator is basically if you wanted to do, let's say if you wanted to do b plus 3, or let's do 4 plus 3 in Java, that's an assignment operator. The assignment operator is that plus sign, and it's assigning it to add the 4 to 3, which is going to equal 7. So today we're going to be talking about extended assignment operators, which will allow us to actually extend an assignment operator. So these are basically the formulas you can use, or the methods you can actually call in your program to actually extend an operation or extend an assignment operator. So you could do a plus equals 3, and basically that is equivalent to a equals a plus 3, and the same thing for a minus equals 3, and that is equivalent to a equals a minus 3. And then it goes down from there, like 8, and then the asterisk is for times. So we got a times equals 3, and that is equivalent to a equaling a times 3. So basically you're assigning whatever the variable is times whatever the number is, and you're assigning it to the variable. So you're making, hey, I want this variable a to equal whatever the a from the user, or whatever a equals, times 3, and I want that number to equal a. And it's the same thing if you're doing strings. If you want to combine a variable to a string, like if you want to do a person's name, you could do s, like for name, or for name, and then you could just do name, or s plus equals parentheses there, or quotations there, and then that will actually equal the s. It'll make the name to equal the name plus there, and that will actually say your name and then there, which wouldn't make sense. But in our program today, we actually learned about it. The next thing we want to talk about is, let's talk about increments and decrements. And Java includes increments, which is adding 1 to a value or a variable, and decrement, which is minusing a number or 1 from a value or a variable's value by 1. And here's examples of doing that in Java. So you see here we have a variable m, and we want to just add 1 to m. So we're going to do m plus plus and semicolon, and basically that's equivalent to m equaling m and adding 1 to it. And then here we have m minus minus semicolon, which is equivalent to m minus, or m equals m minus 1. So there we go, guys. We just did a little background on extended operators and increments and decrements. So let's go ahead and program what we all love. So let's go ahead and start a new project, and today we're going to be making a project called we're going to call it Lucky _ Magic, and we're going to call this program Lucky Magic. Alright, let's go ahead and finish that up, and let's go ahead and make our class for our program, and we're going to call our class magic number. So we're going to call our class the magic _ number, and let's go ahead and check public static void, uncheck inherit abstract methods, and finish. Alright, so here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and get started, and let's go ahead and program. So today what we need to do is we always do, we're going to be taking input from the user, and we're going to put a program to actually show the user their lucky number, and then we're going to show we're going to show the user their magic number, and then we're going to show the user their unlucky number too. So to do all this, we'll need to be taking input from the user. So what we're going to do is we're going to do import java.util.scanner. So we just imported our scanner to actually accept or read, accept what the user has to input. And I kind of went over this in like all my tutorials about what the scanner is. So I'm pretty sure you guys are pretty well versed on what the scanner is and how to do it and how to implement it. So we're gonna do scanner reader, which is we're gonna call our scanner a reader, and it's gonna equal a new scanner. And we want that to import everything inside the system. Let's end that. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to ask the user to enter a number, and from that number we're going to project. We're going to add 10 to whatever that number is to give the user their magic number. Let's go ahead and do system.out.print, and we're going to do enter your number. Enter your number. And now what we need to do is we need to actually make our variable, and we're gonna make our variable, let's make it int number. And int, like one of my last tutorials, the int is the number and it's an integer, so it only can be a whole number. So let's go ahead and do let's make our number equal to whatever the user puts in next, which is probably going to be an integer. Well, it has to be an integer, because if it's not an integer, we don't want the computer or the program to accept it. So we have to make the reader, make the number equal to the reader.next integer. So whatever user presses enter, we want that to store into the number variable. All right. So now what we need to do is we need to actually print out the user's lucky number. And so to do that, we're going to actually use our extended assignment operators, and we're going to actually just use the plus, the a plus equals 3 or the a plus equals 10 one right here in our tutorial, because we want to add 10 to whatever the user enters that number to give them their magic number. So let's do number plus equals 10. And so there we go. We just did our assignment operator. Assignment, well, extended to add 10 to the user's number. All right, so we just did an example of the number or the extended assignment operator right here, and now we need to actually project this number out to the user. So let's do system.out.print line your lucky number is space plus number, because we want that number to we want the system to actually project or output that number variable right beside is to tell the user your lucky number is that. So let's go ahead and make this magic. Your magic number is, to make it a little more catchy. And so now we need to give the user their unlucky number. And to give the user their unlucky number, we're going to minus 1 from whatever the number is now as of the plus 10. So to do that, we need to do the decrement. Because remember, increment is increasing a variable by 1, a variable's value by 1, and decrement is decreasing it by 1. So let's do a decrement. So we're going to do number minus minus and semicolon. So there we go. So we just told the system to decrease the number plus 10. When we just told the user the system to actually minus 1 from whatever the number variable equals as of now in our program. So now let's tell the user what their unlucky number is. So let's do system.out.print Print on your unlucky number is, and now let's do plus number. And it's going to display that minus it's going to display that minus number, that -1 from whatever the value of number is as of now. So now let's go ahead and run this program, and let's see what our lucky number is, or our magic number is. So let's go ahead and run it. All right, so enter your number. My favorite number is 22, so let's do 22. And there it is. See there? It says your magic number is 32. As you see there, I entered 22. And then the program actually added 10 to whatever my number was, and that's my magic number. And then you see your unlucky number is 31. And you see there, it says your unlucky number is 31 because we wanted to -1 for whatever the variable value was as of that part of our program. All right, so there you go, guys. That is our 10th tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed everything, and thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next time.